You know what? Who cares? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cheap Drinks and Cheat Codes episode 66. We're getting closer every week to that legendy 69. My name is Brandon. Up above me, I got Bill.
Hello.
Hello. And up above him, we got Justin.
What's going on, everybody?
And then at the very top, the old man, Joshua.
Hello.
Hello. I'm old. Yeah, we had an interesting week because there was no news, and then there were all the news.
All the
All
news.
the newses.
Yas, queen, yas.
Yes, bitch.
Came
But,
quick.
yeah,
Right at the end.
Yeah, boy. We had the Gummer game guest today.
That's how
It
I know
was-
you're old.
Yeah, right. None of us watched it, but we have highlights. We have stuff. We have
Didn't know it
things to
existed,
talk
to be
about.
honest.
I knew it was this week. I didn't know it was this early in the week, so I was like,
I would have thought like
Um,
Steam would have been like, hey, this is kind of coming up this week, instead of changing the Steam overlay the day of an hour
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. I saw it
man.
live on my YouTube feed, and I didn't know if it was a countdown, because apparently that's like a thing people do. So like a 3-day countdown. It's like everybody hang out for 3 days. We're a
They do
party
that.
this
It's
weekend.
weird.
We're a
It's
party this
really-
weekend, bros.
Really weird.
yeah. So there's a lot of games that got announced. That got trailers, got stuff. We're just gonna go down the list, give our thoughts and things, and let's give it a little bit of time, but we don't want to spend too much because we got other things to talk about.
Yeah.
But starting right off here, we got Tiny Tina's Wonderland. The trailer was announced for it's a spin-off Tiny Tina Borderlands. Get hype. It'll be out 2022. Air quote. 2022. It's coming out for everything. That's cool. More Borderlands. I'm with it. I'm a little bit. This is the only thing I'll say. I've bad memories of Borderlands taking forever between 2 and 3. Like all the in-betweens they did just left a bad
Right.
taste in my mouth. So that's all I got for it. But I'm excited. More Borderlands stuff is
It's interesting. This man was like hammer and anvil, a shotgun, or a
Yeah.
AR or whatever that was. Andy Samberg is gonna voice it. Okay, Wanda Sykes. Interesting. Okay.
Impressive cast.
I'm really wondering, like, because there's no gameplay, obviously. I'm really wondering what kind of game it is.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably going to be like, it's not going to be like the Tales from the Borderlands type of thing. It's going to be another, FPS looter shooter most likely.
Yep. I just hope they
Because-
bring their A game. Oh, you go.
Yeah, they did the pre-sequel, remember, and like with an offshoot of characters. So I'm assuming it's just going to be some more of that.
Yeah. Yep. I just hope they bring their A game because, like I was already mentioning, Borderlands, the pre-sequel was trash. So
Was it?
we'll see. This next one I'm actually super excited about. Metal Slug Tactics. If you shoot to like 1 minute into the video, 1 minute and like 20 seconds, that's where there's some gameplay. I love tactics games. So, and I always like the feel of Metal Slug, but I don't like what is the terminology here for that kind of game? Like
That they're
Contra, whatever that is.
running guns.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, so I'm
So-
super down for this.
I mean, I like the IP of Metal Slug being back. I really enjoy Metal Slug, the run and gun type of game, because like each level is just like its own kind of theme, and it's very different. And it's over
Yeah.
the top. The tactics part, I just never got into that kind. Like the only real tactics games I played is Star Trek Armada on the PC, which no one knows about.
What?
Yeah, and then like StarCraft and StarCraft 2. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm excited. If it's on like the Switch for like $30, like all day, I'm picking that up. So I'm down with
Yeah.
it. I'm down with it. Next is something that I don't understand, but I'm with it. We got Death Stranding, the director's cut. Like
Yeah.
that game wasn't long enough. The only thing I can think of is the game came out and then he was like, maybe I should have added this, and this, and this, and this that I wanted to add, but I didn't because we needed to meet this deadline. So I mean, sure. They didn't say if it was going to be free or anything. It just showed some gameplay. I'm pretty sure Kojima came out and talked about it a little bit. So I don't know. Like if you own the game already, I can't see people dropping another $60, $70 for
Nah.
the director's cut. So we'll see price and stuff. But apparently we're going to hear more about that in the coming weeks and get hype if you like Death Stranding enough to play it some more.
Cool.
You dig?
Did
Yeah,
it?
boy.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, this next one's dope. We got Jurassic World Evolution's Dose. That's super cool. The first one was really fun. I don't know how they're gonna do a 2 per se because the first one had a lot of DLCs. They were solid DLCs. So Justin mentioned it's just gonna roll off of the newer movies, but like that movie got pushed back a year. So I feel like this game's not gonna come out until next summer. That's what I would imagine because that's when the next movie's coming out.
This year.
Yeah, but it just doesn't make any sense. But I'm
Well,
with
no,
it.
it's based off of Fallen Kingdom. It's based off. It's
Right.
This is up to the last movie, not Dominion.
I know, but it just seems strange. Usually they like to time that stuff out, you know, like
Well, they'll drop the DLC for Dominion. They'll push
Ooh,
this
true.
out in Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, I'll probably get it. My problem with Jurassic World Evolution is I don't think it's worth the 60 or whatever it was. Like I waited for a sale like crazy,
Yeah,
so I was like,
sale definitely.
it was fun, but it wasn't like $50 fun like it was. But I'm definitely excited. I'm cool to see that. A lot of games on here I'm like I fucks with. So this was cool. Like I'm with it. I'm mad I didn't watch this. I was at work obviously, so I wouldn't have anyway. But
Yeah, true.
this
Yeah,
next one I
yeah.
have not witnessed. It's a Korean MMO called Lost Ark. I don't
No idea.
mess with MMOs, but maybe this is cool. I don't. Maybe people can spend.
I mean, maybe
50
if
million.
you're done with Genshin Impact already, and you need another Asian MMORPG to play, could be your go-to. So I mean, Genshin Impact was like a sleeper. Like everybody's just like, oh man, this game's great. I haven't played it yet, and I don't plan to. I don't have the time to really dive into an MMO that I don't know basically everything about already.
Amazon games, that's not gonna work out.
No, Amazon games, yeah, this game's gonna get
All
canceled.
right, next game.
Yeah, just refresh the page. I think it's probably been canceled.
Probably. We got season 4 of Warzone. I don't care.
No.
You got a bunch of new modes for Among Us. Keep it pushing.
And
Um,
Visor.
We got an indie game for PlayStation coming. It's called Salt and Sacrifice. That's basically when we play Apex. And we
No, so
we leave somebody
Uh,
behind, and they're definitely salty.
pretty sure Salt and Sacrifice is the sequel to Salt and Sanctuary, a
Oh, that's when we
2D
play PUBG.
2D Dark Souls game. So
Okay.
I really loved the first Salt and Sanctuary. I never finished it. Just like Dark Souls 3, I never got to the end because those games you gotta grind. But they have really cool enemies. I'm pretty sure I went through the first 4 boss fights in Salt and Sanctuary without dying. So it's that Dark Souls feeling in a
Weird
2D
play.
platform was very, very interesting. So
Definitely.
I'm good that they have another one coming out. But
Shout out. That's cool. Indie games, so they need some love. They need some love. This one, Brandon, I'm sure you're gonna be hyped about. Solar Ash. There's a little bit more gameplay.
Oh, yeah, the Hyperlight Drifter. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I know you were hype on that. You were,
Yeah, man. These
yeah,
games just
yeah.
look, anything by Heart Machine just looks so good.
Yeah, I like when a game developer gets so good and consistent. Every time they make a game, it's them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just that's always cool to me.
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes
I
yeah.
was gonna say this just looks like Hyperlight Drifter just in 3D. Like,
Yeah.
and it has like a Mirror's Edge. What's that other game? Ghost Runner. And then like
Yeah.
even the other game that I've been like really hyped for that's like wall runny grapple is that Phantom Abyss. Like this has like that, but like more of a storyline attached to it. Like the way he's killing this giant thing is like skating around as best he can to like get to all these axes or something and like activate them, and then I'm assuming that's how he's like doing damage to it. Like that's just fun. I love like moving quickly and having to like do reaction time stuff. Like very, very cool.
Yeah. All
but
right.
then
So
you
we
play
got
Apex, which is not moving quickly or doing anything at all.
Yeah, that's why I need a game
Okay.
like this.
Mhm. All right, Brandon. I need you to go deep in the data banks here. I need you to go to the next one. I need you to click it, blow it up, let it sink
this
in,
one?
blow it up.
Okay.
All right, this is the new teaser, the leak. It's coming, Valorant, the new agent. Boom. We got a helmet. We got what appears to be some wires in the background. What those wires actually are hacks from the game. Because people head glitch. No, it's a robot actually.
Yeah,
Now
it's
that I actually
definitely a
zoomed out.
hand and a robot. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
but,
bomb, you dummy.
Yeah, get hype. That game is so broken. Like I was watching. Never mind. I'm gonna get on a rant. I'm gonna get on a rant here in a
Yeah,
second.
go off.
All right, 2-point campus was finally announced.
2-point
Comes
campus.
apparently it leaked last time it came out, or we
late
got news
night.
on it. Damn, so that's cool. We were just talking about this, Justin. Your Escape of Tarkov game.
Yeah, new map, Streets of Tarkov,
The Rats of Tarkov.
pretty much. Looks good though. I give him credit.
It does look
Yeah,
neat.
I think this one's worth a quick play, Brandon. The one underneath here, the and Crucis, whatever. I actually watched some of this gameplay. It popped up on Reddit like an hour ago, so I was watching it. It looks like a funny, just 4-person like.
It is
you're-
Left 4 Dead in space.
Yeah, you're shooting aliens and stuff. It seems interesting. If it's not too expensive, I think we could have some fun. There's a guy with an afro, so duh, like I'm there.
Obviously, it's
I
me.
mean, you say that, but another game that's like Left 4 Dead in space is Deathwing. It's
yeah,
a
the
Warhammer game, and it's essentially the same thing. That you're in space
Does
and
anybody else
doing Left 4
get
Dead stuff.
Does anybody else get really mad when they show people like this guy's running and gunning, right? But he's not aiming. He's just moving he's moving his character side to side to aim rather than just aiming. That bothers
Yeah.
me so much.
It's probably the aim assist. They probably
that's
went on
hip fire.
hyperscapes.
No, you should still aim when you're hip fire.
Yeah, it's coming out this fall though, so get hype. It's coming to all Xbox stuff and PC. So
Hell yeah.
this
Oh,
next
it
one-
looks cool.
And then the mode I've been waiting for my whole life,
yeah.
Twilight, the battle royale.
This has me so tilted only because the alpha for this comes out in July, and it's just like, can you just come out with your game, bro? But it's fine, whatever. It's on Phil's wish list. It's all that matters.
Yeah, and it still says to be announced to be determined for the release date.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't even want to look at it. I don't care. It's whatever, man. I don't know much about this, but the next one is House of Ashes. It's the next game in the Dark Pictures anthology. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with that.
No.
Your boy's not.
Yeah,
I
those
don't know what's
are
happening.
like, I don't know if any of you played Until Dawn. It's like
Yes.
those
I'm a
style
peach.
of like story-based
Ooh.
games.
Okay.
I really want to get into them, but I haven't played them yet, and that's one thing on my to-do list is to start picking those up.
Yo, get hyped.
Make
This
sure when
next
you
one.
do Until Dawn, your first playthrough, don't do it with the motion controller.
Oh, I mean, Until Dawn, weird flex, but I had everybody live, so
Phil Flex, Phil Flex. We need that animation. Like, I don't know who's in charge of it, Brandon, but we need that, and we need a Phil Flex to pop up on the screen.
Alright.
Phil Flex, Phil Flex.
Give
but
me
next-
give me the sound clip for it real quick, and I'll make
Oh, bro, I got you. I'll do it. I'm gonna do. Nah, I'm gonna get something special.
some voice acting.
I'm special.
I'm sure Rob's watching. He's hyped. Phil probably be hyped for this. Tales of Arise. I'm just gonna assume it's the next Tales game. From that is those games are always cool. I never shock right. I never finish them, but I always play like all of them halfway through every single time. So
It's like
Tales of
Just like that.
Vesperia, the
Just like that.
HD. The
What's
HD
that?
remake of Tales of Vesperia, I finished on my Switch, and that was like the last one. Like I haven't even started like the first PS4 one. I played some of the second PS4 one. So these games are just so long. They're really,
They really
really
are long.
drawn out.
Yeah, I do declare you correct, sir. Next we have a game called Planet of Lana. It looks like what's the game? Oh, what's that game? What's that game where you oh my goodness, where you? It's not the one where you fight the big creatures. That's literally Tower Colossus.
Shadow Colossus.
Shadow of Colossus. It looks like the other one where he's friends with that big dog. like it.
Last Guardian.
Last Guardian.
Yeah.
It gives me that vibe, but it looks really cool. It's coming 2022. It's like a sci-fi puzzle game, is what it notes. I like the art style. I ain't gonna play it, but I like what they're doing here.
Yeah, it looks good.
Last
Yeah,
The
this is
Last
another
Guardian was one of those
It's gonna be
games.
a buy for Casey and watch her play thing for Josh.
fact.
Last
Yep.
Guardian was one of those games that like was announced and then it got like dropped until it was just repicked up and has been worked in the background. But the controls for that, like controlling that large dog, were very, very frustrating. But the game was beautiful and fun to play through.
Watching people stream it was the funniest thing about that game. They're just like watching Donkey's video, like had me in tears because it was just so funny. All right, Brendan, next, scroll down, click it, zoom in on this fire new skin we got. Oh my gosh, it looks so fresh. Look at the textures on her hairline, perfection.
Why does she have like a pug nose?
It's not as good as the
Oh,
Batman
can we
squad.
talk about her hand? Why is it like 10 times the size of her body? She's hacking the world with that thing.
Need the Baptiste skin.
Yeah, so we got some new
She
skins
has-
for
She
Overwatch.
had them Rubbermaid gloves on. She's about to do like a crawfish boil or something.
Yeah, dude, I'm predicting like really bad things for Overwatch 2.
It's gonna be a
Like I
flop.
don't want to
gonna be a
want
flop.
to be, but I feel really bad. Blizzard's momentum has not been going in the right direction, but we'll see. We got Monster Hunter Stories 2. I don't know what that is. Is that like a side game for Monster
Yeah.
Hunter?
It's like the RPG.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. That's cool.
Well,
if you're a Monster Hunter fan, I'm
yeah,
not.
I don't know if you consider regular Monster Hunter an RPG, but it's like the actual like with a story, not just go beat down this huge thing a bunch of times and then
Yeah.
move to the next big thing to beat down a bunch of times.
Sorry, I got to see something real quick. I scrolled to the next one already. Nier's getting more crap. I'm Fall Guys.
Comes
yeah,
into Fall
that's a
Guys.
thing.
That's
Boys,
funny.
Get hype. I had to peep it. All right, let's get it. Open beta, Black for Blood. I'm on vacation that week. Get hype. Get hype. Get hype. It's the 12th to the 16th.
You ready for that card system they're putting into it for some reason?
Why you gotta do that, Phil? They got hurt me.
I'm gonna. I mean, I'm gonna play it. I probably will like it, but that card system's probably gonna be like the epitome of me, and I'm gonna just hate that part.
This video is age restricted, and we're not gonna click it because
Yeah.
you know we are younger viewers here. But I'm 100% opting in. We all gotta play it. Like we gotta do that.
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
could play it on
Yeah.
August 5th if we pre-order the game.
Whoa.
I'll just wait to play the beta.
I ain't doing all that. This I've actually heard rumblings of this, and I'm low key excited. But I don't know if it's gonna be good. It's by Gearbox. It's a co-op action RPG. I'm not a huge fan of the top-down, but the art style looks really cool, and I'm definitely gonna give it a try when it comes out. It doesn't have a date.
All
But-
right, Midgard. It just looks like their version of Valheim.
I think it looks
Yeah.
cool. Oh, it comes out July. Oh, that's dope. I'm definitely gonna give that a go. It depends how much it is. If it's like $80 or some shit, no. But if it's like 20, 30 on Steam, I'm gonna grab it for sure.
That better
That
be a
looks fun.
$20-$30 game.
I want
that
I
looks
want a
dope.
4-player dungeon runner. We could play.
Let's make it ourselves.
Oh, you mean like the next one? Is the next one coming up?
Yaba. We got the Evil Dead, the game.
Well, that was
The game.
Yes, Evil
This
Dead.
does
I
look-
love
this
Evil Dead.
looks good.
Get hype. Get hype.
Yeah, this is.
Rolling in because we're already like halfway through our show, so let's roll into the very last one. Get hype. This is a big one. Elden Ring. We got gameplay. Did y'all see it yet? Do you want to watch it? Like, what do
Nah,
y'all think?
didn't
I
see
have
it
not
yet.
seen it.
All right, we
Might
watch
as,
it. Let me scroll
might as
over.
well. The big news though, while Brandon's doing that, because I know it takes him a second. January 21st, 2022. What do we think? Do we think it's coming out? That's right after the holidays this year, pretty much.
That's soon.
Yeah,
Soon. All right, let's watch it.
I'm with it.
Peggy 16.
The tarnished.
That's what I say when Justin's about to come over.
Guided by grace.
It's funny on so many levels. This is so interesting because like we know nothing. We don't know how this plays. We don't know anything. It's always so interesting when that happens with a game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so mad if it's like Dark Souls combat.
I mean, it is.
Oh, my name was just Gallister?
Tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring,
Oh, yeah, he just.
emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone
I love this art style.
Yeah.
extinguish
Mhm.
thy flame.
Yeah, I mean, the Souls games and like Bloodborne, they look
They will
beautiful. Like you can just like look at the horizon and just be like
in the
awe-inspired by it.
Want that dope?
And the monsters look super dope.
Ooh.
It's definitely a Souls game. I just saw a campfire.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the campfire, I was like, yo.
I mean, it looks more open though, like God of War-ish, which is Souls-ish, but not really. You know.
If it plays
is a champion.
somewhat like a Skyrim open world, but boss difficulty of Dark Souls, that'd be big.
Because it looked like he was fighting multiple people at once, which is not Dark Souls. Don't you fight like 2 or 3 people at once max?
No,
really?
you can get quite a few on you if you're not smart. It's just best not to do that because if they all hit you once, you die.
That was.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Dark Souls type game though, because there's like they're spending so much effort on the boss design.
Yeah.
That bums me out a little bit because it's just not my cup of tea. But this game looks so cool.
Just play it on a low difficulty.
Well, it's not the
They don't have
difficulty.
they don't have difficulty settings.
I just don't like. I don't know.
Brandish the Elden Ring.
Like the date does seem like it's possible, but they said George R.R. Martin's on it, so I'm assuming it's gonna get pushed back because he probably hasn't finished the story yet.
Big facts.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, boys. Yeah, that's really cool. That's good to end on. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think the last Souls game I played was the Star Wars one, and that was just immersion breaking. That's why I didn't really like it. Cause it was just dumb. You hit somebody in the head with a lightsaber, and they hit you with a rock, and you die.
That combat doesn't work there at all. But in something like this, where it's like fantasy with like some magic, like I know people that go magic users. I normally don't. I just get like a shield and a sword, and I block. The combat can be really fun if you get into it.
Cool. All right. So what? Oh, my bad.
No, it's just they're very brutal games and they're unforgiving.
Indeed, they are. But what do we think? What like my biggest hype, I guess, would be probably I don't know. There's a couple things I actually liked. Like I'm cool with Jurassic World Park, whatever. I'm hyped for the Metal Slug Tactics. Not really Borderlandsy. I'm kind of over it, but maybe.
I'm waiting for the Evil Dead out of that list.
Yeah, Evil Dead is my big one.
And
I love Evil Dead, dude.
I want Back 4 Blood to come out because I think that game's gonna clap. Boomstick. But cool. All right, let's keep it pushing. That was the Summer Games Fest. Let us know if you're watching this on like YouTube what you thought of everything that came out. Obviously, there's a ton of new stuff coming out this week, and it's just gonna be.
I think that Schnitzel, he's already putting his comment in for this next
yeah, buddy, we're here. We're here. Well, that really needs to be Battlefield's slogan. That was only Battlefield 1 that was their thing, right? Or was it all? Is it all of them?
They've kind of used a version of it for most of the games.
It needs to be like
since like
everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna mainly let Justin take over because I care, but I don't like.
But I don't
like. So hit it, boy.
I wish it was more of a gameplay trailer, but we'll get more of that eventually. I think Sunday, I think is what they said.
Yeah, Sunday.
A lot of interesting things. They did a lot of Q&As, which I really wish they pushed more, like, because all we really got was the trailer. They didn't really mention much about it. Maps are massive. The one map they showed off of the guy jumping off the plane, jumping off the beginning, crashing into that like snow peak, largest map in the game. It's the size of roughly the size of the Vendiki map from PUBG, the first snow map they did.
Okay.
So it's like 3 or 4 square kilometers. PS4 and Xbox One are 64 player games. PC, PS5, Series X are 128 players.
It's beefy.
Dynamic weather, that Twister you saw in the trailer that they showed, it can happen. It might not happen. It could go one way this game, one way the next game. The rocket ship launch, it could successfully take off. There's a chance of failure. It might not even launch at all. So they're doing a lot with making every match not feel the same.
That's cool.
Which they need to, because that's all it is multiplayer.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in this game.
No
so
single player, multiplayer only.
This
No
game
battle
needs to
royale
be-
at least.
I'm okay with it, I guess, whatever. I've already said my complaints about that, but this multiplayer needs to be like banana hammocks. That balancing updates, like they need to go the full 9 yards. Like
I think if
because
if they do the seasons like all the other shooters have, I feel like they'll be forced to do updates.
Yeah. My one. You're good, bro. You got
Go
it.
ahead, Josh.
No, I was just gonna say my one quick gripe with Battlefield games is, or the last like 2 I played is the if you play it longer, you're just gonna have the advantage because you unlock guns in this game. Where a lot of games you don't do that anymore. So this you can just be the sweaty who has the sniper because he played 3 days straight. Where I'm like, this looks fun. I'm gonna pick it up. and I'm dead because that was my only gripe ever with Battlefield games. I don't like that strat where it's just like I played it longer, so I have better stuff. But
Well, I mean, it's nothing different than like Call of Duty, though. I mean, you play Call of Duty day one for 24 hours straight, you're gonna have like Modern Warfare 2. You have the AK, and the first week, you're running around killing everybody. Modern Warfare 2 with the AK.
Yeah.
By,
I'm
by
good.
Battlefield
Um,
8, they need to have like the map equivalent of like GTA. I just want to like, I just
it
want
takes
to
like
just.
10 minutes to drive to one end of the
That's what I'm
GTA
saying,
map.
bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm coming, Justin.
And then they just have
Yeah, pretty much.
then they just have hospitals like you do in GTA. Like when you die, you just spawn at the
respawn
nearest
different
hospital.
hospitals.
I'm certainly excited. I think that'll be a good
yeah.
squad game for us to play. It comes out October 22nd, so like I'm definitely gonna probably end up getting it. I definitely want to get a 3080 Ti by then, so I can run this shit on clean mode.
I'm trying to think of what else they talked about. 2 battle passes, a free version, a paid version. Paid version is cosmetics only. The free version will have the things you can unlock during the season, so like guns and stuff like that you can get during the season, but it's a free pass. They are doing characters differently, so you'll still have your assault, engineer, sniper, and support, but then within that class you'll have a subclass, and then those subclasses will have different little gadgets and gizmos.
That's definitely well needed because I felt in the last couple it was just like I'm the rocket guy.
Yeah.
I'm this guy. Like
And
I
also,
feel like
because I know you've complained about it before, Josh. Your primary weapons now are not locked to that
classes. Thank
Yes.
God. That was so dumb. That
Yeah.
was because I would play the armor guy because I wanted an LMG and I was like, this is stupid. Like, yeah, that's good. They
class.
needed
Now
that.
you can be a medic with a sniper
Yeah.
rifle, or
All day.
Yeah,
Healing
that-
myself.
a
Never healing
rocket
Exactly.
man with an
That's it.
SMG.
That's all I was about to say. Brandon just broke the game. So there's gonna be dudes in a nut hut behind, like dropping the med packs. Oh
Yeah.
crap. So that's cool. I'm definitely excited. They definitely
Big hype.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Hopefully, we'll see October 22nd.
Yeah.
If you pre-order it, you can get into the beta. I don't think the beta has a date yet. Justin, am I wrong?
I think July, but you get into the beta early. You don't just get the beta. You get
that-
into it
that-
early. There is an open beta.
That seems like some EA shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's an open
Yeah.
beta, and then if you pre-order it, you get into the beta earlier. And the same for when the game releases. If you pre-order it, you get into the game earlier, which is so stupid. But
Yeah.
There's
All right.
also a Steelbook
Yeah.
edition that you can
Oh my
pre-order
God.
from Best Buy.
Why? Why? Anyway, moving on. Battlefield 42. Let us know how you feel about it. What you're most excited about with it. Keep it pushing. We'll
I'm gonna nerd off with Snitzel in chat.
Yeah, y'all got that. Y'all can circle jerk. It's cool. We'll hit some of these a little quick because we are at 30 minutes already. So we'll roll through. Half-Life 3 confirmed E3 2021.
Shut up.
You heard it here first. Gather 5. You
Yo,
got
yo,
the scoop.
yo.
You got the scoop. Nah.
Million
So this is
views.
just real quick. Valve is doing something at E3. We don't know what it is. Obviously everyone's gonna be like Half-Life 3. This is it. But nah, it's probably gonna be a new headset, new whatever.
I
headset
think
they
it'll
make.
probably be a new headset.
Yeah, so I think they're going to be at the PC Game Show. I'm pretty sure. So tune in. I could see them. Brandon made a good point too. The Half-Life Alex like DLC or something.
Yeah, I think it'll be either an Alex 2 or a spin-off of the Alex games, or a new like wireless headset.
I think it'll be both. I think
I
let's just do both, and that'll be the reason for people who haven't bought one to buy one to play it.
True.
You don't think they? I mean, they stated at making Alex, they were like, "This is awesome. This is what we want to do. This was really fun." You don't think they would ever just be like Half-Life 3, bro? What's up?
Nope.
No.
No. They don't make threes, bro. Never in the history have they ever made a 3.
That's
Team
fair, bro.
Fortress 1 and 2.
Yep. Left 4 Dead. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Easy peasy. All right, then moving on. We already knew Capcom was gonna be at E3, but they did highlight real quick a bunch of the stuff they're gonna be talking about. So we got the Monster Hunter Stories 2, which is already a little bit showcased at the Summer Games Fest. Excuse me. Monster Hunter's Rise, Grand Ace Eternity. Apparently there's gonna be more Resident Evil Village stuff. The game's already out, but who knows? And I know they got a couple other things, but that's gonna be 2:30 Pacific, and I just wanted to bring it up.
I heard they're doing a
Yeah.
lingerie mod.
Yeah.
There is a lingerie mod.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
There already is.
I know.
Oh no.
Trust me.
Moving on.
Big mommy milkers.
I just wanted to bring that up at least, but we're
Bam.
done. We're done here. Anyway, next. This is like a rumor mill. We're gonna enter the Justin zone here. That Ubisoft is apparently working on a Tom Clancy PvP. I don't know. It seems hilarious to me. The only reason I think it's interesting is because the person that tweeted it, all the clips and videos and pictures just got voodoo bopped. gone into the ether. But it makes sense
That's kinda
because
weird though.
if you scroll down a little bit, you have the Elite Squad trailer from Tom Clancy, where we saw at one of the Ubisoft things. So they're definitely doing cross play, cross characters with their brand. So I could believe it. I would like to see more on this game because I don't even know what it is, but I think it's cool that they're bringing together all of their like IPs into a shooter.
The Elite Squad, or you want to see more of the one that got Beep Boop Bop?
The Elite Squad, because the Bee Boo Bop is
No,
just a
you
rumor.
don't
and
want to
who
watch
knows-
the Elite Squad.
You
one.
don't want to.
It's
yeah.
mobile.
Oh no.
It's mobile.
It's
only.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. it's a
I didn't
mobile.
know that. I'm sorry, but I can see. But moving back to the Bee Boo Bop one though, that would be interesting. Because do you guys remember Splinter Cell? I don't remember which one had a PvP mode, and it was fun. Where it was like the stealth dudes versus the Chads, and it was super
Yes.
cool. And I remember playing that, and it
Correct
was fun. So
terminology, actually.
that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's already like Siege, but it's like a little bit like different.
Well, it's funny because it makes it them Bee Boo Bop and this poor guy into oblivion kind of like suffices that rumor could be actually like this guy actually got a hold of
Yeah,
something.
it validates it for sure.
Yeah, because if it was like, oh, look at these pictures, and they just went, oh, okay, and like didn't say a word about it and like let it sink, it would have just disappeared into the ether like after a while. But the fact that he was like, look at these pictures, and they were just immediately banhammered him, then whoever got to saw it, and it was something.
This is something.
My only fear if they do like anything with the Division is it's just gonna take too long to kill people. Like Josh and I could be on the other teams of each other. And we're just unloading like whole LMG mags. Like, I got you. It's like when you play with the neighbor kids. Like, I shot you. No, you did. I shot you.
Yeah, no, you
No, you
didn't.
did.
If they just pulled the map from like the Division, like I'd be okay with it because like the Division maps were both pretty good. Granted, you couldn't go in every explorable thing, but
Couldn't go in any buildings, Justin. There were
you
like
can go in most of the
there were
buildings.
like 2 POIs. All right, moving on.
Moving on. I just wanted to quickly talk about the Playdate handheld because it's been like delayed like 15 times.
But the
It's that
Crank
handheld device. Yep, the Crank
Yeah.
one, believe. It did get a pre-order date for July, or they open, I'm sorry, in July, and it comes with a bunch of free games. It's $180, and they basically said you pre-order it. The faster you pre-order it, the faster you're gonna get one. It could sell out at any point. Bada bing, bada boom.
That's a
I
good
think it's
marketing
cool.
strategy. Should do that.
Yeah, basically, it's just cool. We've talked about it a lot here. Like every time I see something about it, I like to bring it up because I just think this kind of technology is interesting. Like you literally just like flashlight.
Yeah, we
And then
did talk about it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it really?
2
No, it wasn't.
years ago. It was when we first started because I was at the other
Yeah.
apartment when we started.
Man, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
It was like our third episode, I think. I remember us we talked about it really close to the Atari Hotel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know, $180 for a hand crank.
It's cool.
Oh yeah,
but it's cool.
yeah, it's
though.
cool. Yeah, yeah. But just wanted to bring it up a little bit. Skip the next one because we talked about Jurassic Park at the game show.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna
And
talk about
then
the
we
Days-
are
Days Gone. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Yas Queen.
Go ahead and
Yas
talk about it, and
Queen.
then I've got the gameplay pulled up. so.
Yeah, pulled it up. This is just
Josh's
perfect.
game.
Yeah, I think this is what the game needed, and the game came out for PC like last month, and modders already made it better. They basically made the horde sizes way bigger. So hordes before could go to 25 to 500, and they normally didn't. This new mod makes them go to 280 to 600 and stay that way most of the time. We have a little clip here. It's a little choppy from what I watched, but that's there's a lot going on
Probably
the
just
screen.
the dude's PC.
Yeah, exactly. When
There's
there's
a, there's a
Yeah.
lot of characters on the screen for this.
Yeah, so
Holy
I just think
cow.
that is something this game, like, I would replay it with that mod because some hordes were like 30, but that is ridiculous and that is super fun, and that is something that honestly they should have just made in a DLC, like
Yo, that-
elite
that-
horde mode,
That's
because all this game did for their higher difficulty that they came up with after the game was make everything take more bullets, which is not my cup of tea. I don't like when they
that's
just
not
make
a difficulty feature.
dude. You would literally shoot human characters. It would take 4 bullets.
He
and I-
tries
I-
to get on the motorcycle.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. So I just thought that was really cool. So that, if you're a Days Gone fan and really bummed that they're not making it 2, like me, get it on PC. Look into the mods, get something like that, which might revitalize it and at least make it something for you. Because you ain't getting it 2. But yeah, last but not least, and this is just interesting. This isn't really gaming news per se, but I wanted to talk about it. So Netflix is joining the Summer Games Fest. It's their Geek Week, and they're featuring a bunch of trailers and reveals from shows and movies. A lot of people are just predicting The Witcher, Resident Evil. They have the Dota anime that they did. I really recommend anyone watching it who hasn't, because that was crisp. And Netflix with animation, bro, they're coming for people. Like every single one they've done, Blood
American
of Zeus,
animation.
Dota, Castlevania ended like I can't like the final season was ridiculous. Like the animation, they literally went, oh, it's the last season, all right, triple the budget, don't play. Like it was ridiculous. But yeah, Jeff Keighley announced Netflix Geeks Week is coming out. It's gonna be cool. It is June 11th. I'm definitely gonna peep it. When is that? Tomorrow? I might be at work. Brandon's gonna peep it and tell me
the
everything.
Cuphead show.
Yeah, I'm definitely think it's gonna be cool. I forgot about that.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I think that was low key announced. It's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? It's hopefully The Witcher 2 gets an announcement date. It came out in December 2 years ago, so hopefully it comes out in December this year. I'm gonna lose my mind that day because I'm gonna binge it and die. So I just thought that was interesting. If you guys are fans of shows,
I remember
Like-
watching The Witcher twice in a row. in,
it was
like,
that good.
a weekend, because I watched it and then I was watching the last episode and Olivia comes in and is like, what are you watching? I'm watching The Witcher, you know, it's about a game. It's like, oh, it looks pretty cool. It's like, we could start over.
Like I remember seeing. I don't think a show has been more of a roller coaster. Like when The Witcher got teased, I was like, okay, bet, I'm with it. It was Henry Cavill. I was like, whatever. And then the wig came out, and I was like, oh shit, they're fucking, oh no. And then like the set photo came him, and I was like, I'm not really excited. Then the trailer came out, and I was like, and then the show came out, and I was like, oh shit, oh my god. Yeah, I've rewatched it like 3 times. So, and then I'm gonna watch it one more time before whenever season 2 is gonna come out. It was just a perfect show. I don't really have any critiques. I didn't read the books, so I know some people are like nitpicky on who's in the show and who's not, that kind of thing. But I don't.
Yeah, it's
puffing their
a
pipe.
little it's
Mm-hmm.
a little bit different than the books, but to be honest, it just gives you a reason to read the books, right? Like
Yeah.
the book it's based off of is actually just a collection of short stories that he
Yeah.
wrote before actually writing the Witcher like full novels. So
It's a cool. But yeah, let us know about that stuff. What you think. We were gonna do one other thing, but I think we'll cut it. We're just like what we're hyped for E3, or do we want to do that and skip
Yeah.
speed? What do you guys want to do?
No, we'll just run the speed run, and we'll do that. We'll do that like right before we do the E3 thing. Like we'll just do like a 2-minute like what are we hyped for? What do we think we'll see?
Okay. Yeah. All right, speed run. Let's hit it. I don't know if we got a clip. Do we have a thing? We're just running. We're just going. We're just here.
Go ahead.
Oh, bet. All right, super easy. Rainbow Six Quarantine got a name, Extraction. You know, with everything going on in the world, they were like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be called Quarantine. So they officially announced the thing. I'm sure we'll see more about that. That's it. There's just a picture of Sledge getting gooed up. Nothing much there. This is cool. I wanted to link this one mainly than talk about it, so I'm gonna drop it in there for y'all people. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be underneath. But somebody recreated GoldenEye on the Far Cry 5 like arcade maker mode, and it was super cool. It was just super cool. So a lot of people didn't even know that you could do that in Far Cry. The last couple you could, and the new one you can't. But it's cool. So I wanted to bring it up, pop it in there. Prince of Persia is now slated for 2022. It's already been pushed back twice, so that's no surprise. We'll see what's going on with it, but they did just
and I
announce
just
that
don't even care about that remake anymore.
Yeah, Skull and Bones is now announced for 2026. Who knows? And this last one I just wanted to throw out there. Control is free on Epic up until June 17th. So if you don't have it yet,
I'm getting it now.
you can get it on there. The DLCs are apparently discounted, so yeah.
I have it on
Just want the
PC.
base.
I bought it because when it released as the Ultimate Edition on Steam, like it was discounted, so I bought it, and then it came free with the PS5. So I have it twice,
Feels like, and I'm gonna get it downloaded on Epic just cause.
and I'm gonna buy a physical copy. Yes.
Hey, there you go. Cool. That's it for the speed run. Real quick.
Still flat.
Yeah, literally. Phil Flex. Oh, that's what we have to do. It has to be the Halo guy's voice because Phil loves Halo.
Yeah, he's hireable.
Is he?
Bro. Double
All right,
kill.
all right, Brandon,
Phil
use our commercial money. See how much that costs.
Commercial money.
All right, we got a
Take it out of
decent
the
week
budget.
this week. I don't know if you guys saw this one, but Chivalry 2 did release. Yo, it looks just like more now. It came to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox. It came out yesterday or 2 days ago. I watched some gameplay, bro. It literally looks like Mordhau. I know that's what it was before, but it's whatever. Edge of Eternity coming to PC June 8th. We got some Elder Scrolls Online action, the DLC. that's coming out June 8th to everything. And then, bro, get hyped. Fortnite Season 7 Chapter 2 comes out June 8th. You got Minecraft's The Caves and Cliffs. Only one update. Only part one of the update. That came out for everything June 8th. This one's interesting. Green Hell came out to PS4 and Xbox. Came out yesterday. That's been on PC for a while. It's one of those like
Yeah.
survive
Is that
the
like
jungles.
Yeah.
Yeah, super
That
heavy
thing
jungle
looks crazy.
survival.
Because isn't it based off? Is it based off the movie Green Hell?
No,
I
it's
have no
just
idea.
it just ended up being the same name.
Sounds about right. But yeah, if you're you don't play on PC, that's something I would definitely recommend. This is a cool one. The No More Heroes 1 and 2 did come out yesterday for PC. So if you haven't, you didn't have a Wii or whatever that was for,
Yeah, it was on the Wii.
you can game out and ball out. Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, which is the highly anticipated like upgrade version of Final Fantasy VII, the remake that's out on PS5. It came out today. If you had if you had the bought copy, it's a free upgrade. If you had it for PlayStation Plus when it was free, you'd still have to pay for it. I'm like 99% sure that was happening there.
Yeah, that's what they said initially.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden, the Master Edition, came out to the Switch. That comes out
That
today.
that is a collection of Sigma, Sigma 2,
Ooh,
and
ooh,
this I forget the third one.
You can
But
do
they're
it.
like the
Say it.
PS. I don't remember the PS3, Xbox 360 ones.
Awesome. Yep. And these last two are
Yeah.
we got Guilty Gear Strive coming to PS5, PS4, and PC.
No, you gonna skip the funniest one,
Oh yeah, I cut it out. It's gone. It's gone forever.
bro?
This is releasing and relevant.
Bro,
relevant.
one hand clapping is relevant. That's what they called me in high school, dog.
Brandon had that joke set up. He's
I
like, "Oh, I'm gonna
did,
make
bro.
everyone laugh." It's gonna
I
be so
did,
good."
man. I had it written on my head.
Yeah, Guilty Gear is out, and then last but not least, tomorrow, Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart, PS5. I'm super excited because I just feel like this game is going to. We talked about it off stream. Ratchet and Clank, whatever the last one was, it was fun, but it felt like it was missing something. Like I don't know, it was definitely fun, but it was just like, yep, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank again. I think this is gonna be like, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank, and it's dope because all the cool controller features, the rifting and popping up and all that stuff. I think it's gonna just be super cool. The PS5 controller added basically a second button when you can hold or pull on stuff, so I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna be buying it and playing it tomorrow. Phil, what's the cheat code, dude? Like, what are we talking about? Cheat code? All right, man. Here we go.
So, if you plan on getting the Ninja Gaiden Master Edition, and you're struggling for the sweet, what is it called? Yellow essence, essentially the money.
Sweet yellow.
There is a way to
Would you like some of my yellow essence?
to get some easy one. Essentially, in Chapter 4, entitled Imperial City Infiltration, if you head to the shop near the town gate, a guy will be sitting there, and you can throw shurikens at him. And each time you hit him, he'll drop 100 yellow essence. If you do it 9 times, you won't kill him, but on the 10th one, you will. You can do that, and then you can just kind of go back and reload it, and you can just get 900 yellow essence as you throw your shurikens at him and grind out some money if
Go
you're
collect.
running low.
Collect the essence, bruh. That's cool. That's yellow essence. I've heard it all. All right, let's wrap this up. We're gonna do one quick thing here. Yes, Brandon.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Just the one thing, real quick. We'll talk about what's our number one, only one hyped thing for E3 that you think is actually gonna come out.
Okay.
Not like Metroid Prime 4 or something stupid like that. So
Stupid. All right,
I
You know
don't
what?
know.
I'm gonna
You never
start.
know.
because I know
Hit it,
it's
bro.
I know they're announcing it.
I guess it could be a hidden gem, like one thing you really hope
If
they do announce. It
you
can be something like
say-
that
All right,
too.
okay, then I know they're gonna announce it, and I really hope they do too. That's the Dreamcast 2.
This motherfucker.
I hate you so much.
Bow, 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 bow.
You had one chance. You had one chance. All right,
To be honest-
Phil's now banned from saying what he's excited about.
All right, Josh, and the subject master. What's your
What's left to
wish?
chat? I'm gonna be. I don't think it's gonna come out. So it's a wish. I wish they would announce the new Fire Emblem game, but Nintendo doesn't do that. They don't make new games. They only make one per console.
Yeah.
So that's what I would like to announce. But the one thing I would hope then that I think is actually going to happen is Suicide Squad versus the Justice League gameplay. So I think that'll announce.
Okay.
Yeah,
could
so
see
that would
that.
probably be my second, because that's something I want and I think will happen. So yeah, I'm with it.
Cool. Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, boy.
If I could have a wish, it'd be a new Command and Conquer game. Because 4 was
Vince
a
McMahon.
letdown.
Oh.
Because
They
4 was
announced-
trash, and then they came out and they're like, "All right, we know we messed up with 4. Here's a mobile game," and then
Yeah.
they just got obliterated, and then nothing.
Mhm.
nothing's been
RTS games are dead, bro.
It's a dead genre.
It's not. It's only because you can only play it on PC. So they're like, nah, we can't put it
Yeah,
on everything.
Nobody wants to mess with it.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Brandon,
That's
wrap
fair.
it up,
That's
dog.
fair. I think. I mean, I think the only thing I would be excited for would just be the new Switch. If they like teased it, like to confirm it, like just so that I know I can start saving some money and get me a nice Switch. And then if they did like a nice tease for like Mario Maker 3.
You acting like I won't just give you mine when I buy the Pro. Like I'm confused. It's right here, dog. Hold
I
up.
just hope it's not
It's
called.
right here.
It better not be called the Pro. Like it should be called like the Super Nintendo Switch or something else. They're with their naming nomenclature, they normally don't say Pro for anything, so I doubt they would. But yeah, if like for real, Breath of the Wild 2 gameplay with that announcement is all I need.
It's called a Nintendo Pro controller. It's
gonna-
literally the
they're
They
gonna-
don't do it.
They're
Nintendo
gonna.
doesn't do that.
Like,
kind of thing.
that controller is called a Pro controller.
It'll
But
be the Switch U.
yeah. All right, bet we should probably call it before Phil gets beat the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm about to die, guys.
Waiting, Phil.
Yeah.
Gonna eat without you.
Slurp. I feel you, bro. That Streets of Tarkov, bro. You and your
Yeah,
brother can
Streets
play.
Map look good. We'll
Them
get Brandon on there
rats.
eventually. Me and Brandon, all
rats.
3 of us can be
I'm
brats.
too competitive for that shit.
Cool.
Brandon
cool.
be a Chad.
Yeah, I'd be
That about
full
wraps
chatting
it up.
But all right, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Everything will be on YouTube in little condensed, nice little pieces. Probably, maybe if Brandon does
Yeah,
it.
we
Yeah.
breaking them
Uh,
up. We
yeah, we-
figuring it out.
we uploaded like 7 videos last week. So
Yeah, buddy. They were
watch-
nice and
watch
cool.
them
I liked
clips.
it.
Watch them clips.
Nice and condensed. Cool. Thanks for watching,
Yeah,
guys.
We'll see y'all
Thank
later.
ya, love ya. Bye.
Bye. Send money to Phil.
For his grave.